everybody. I know a lot of you guys are struggling to make money right now. I know some of you guys haven't made $1. I'm going to show you a system that's a proven system that anybody can make money doing this. Even somebody like me who's actually doing very well doing this. And Christy, what do you think about doing Hangouts and promoting stuff? I mean, I know you're doing incredibly well also.
You know, this is the most money I've ever made online in 6 years, is doing exactly what Lee's going to show you. I mean, yeah, Lee, we're going to introduce Lee Cole. Lee is a master at this. How are you, Lee?
I'm doing super. How are y'all doing?
Welcome to the show, Lee. I mean, I was looking forward to this because I'm going to tell you, Lee is the real deal, everybody, and he's making a lot of money. How much money is he making? Let me show you something, because seeing is believing, I tell everybody, and this just totally knocked my socks off when I saw this. But let me show it. Take 1 second, and Lee, was this done in 24 hours or 48 hours or 1 month, or how long did it take for $454?
That is yesterday's affiliate snapshot. So that was just from probably about, it probably wasn't even a 24-hour period. I would have taken that snapshot probably around 7 or 8 at night. So you're looking at 8 hours, 9 hours.
Amazing, amazing. Hey guys, that's not all. And you want to see something too? Kind of cool. This is an extra $1,000 he got. Okay, I mean this is huge. I mean this just shows you right inside his account, $1,000. So not only did he just make $484, he made $1,400 plus some. I mean, if you guys can use an extra $1,400, I hope you have a pad of paper you listen on, because we're going to tell you some golden nuggets that actually take your income to another level. Right, Christy?
Absolutely right. You know, a lot of you have been asking us, you know, how can we do this? And it's really as simple as what we're doing right now. Lee, tell us, how do you do this if you don't have a list? If you don't really know how to do anything else, can somebody new start this? And what would they do? 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's actually why I created this, because like you guys, I do a lot of this. So I really wanted people to understand, you know, to have a step-by-step system that a complete newbie could get hold of and start having immediate results. And when you showed the sales letter there again, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see the exact steps to doing this.
Sure. Let me go to show you guys. I mean, this is huge. I mean, did you know, those guys, you know that you can promote anything, even a ClickBank product with this method? If everybody can hit my screen so that the audience can see it. Christy, can you see it?
I can see it. I sure can.
$484. We're going right down the screen. $1,000 cash. Boom. $1,000 for $484.95. What for shooting an email out, right, Lee?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, this is how you guys are right now. You're saying, oh, geez, I'm a little frustrated. I might make no money. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a happy face on you. That's what we're going to do, because you're going to learn how to make some real money, right, Christy?
Yes. You know what, James? Just talking to you, Lee, put a happy face on me, because y'all are so much fun.
I tell you, it's 6 simple steps. I mean, that's pretty much what I see.
Go ahead. Show those simple steps. Show that secret sauce right there.
All right, I mean, it's picking the right niche. You know what? A lot of you folks think, oh, geez, I can pick a niche. No, it's not that easy. I mean, the way Lee does it, he's showing you the easiest and the most profitable way to do this. I mean, that's really what you have to understand. And then,
James, can I comment on that for a second? On picking the right niche. Here's the deal. You don't want buyers who are just going to buy one time and go away. Okay, because what you want to do, and you can do this with this method very, very easily, you're building a list of people who are not going to just buy once, but they're going to buy over and over and over again. So you're doing much more than building a list. You're actually building an asset. I mean, it's like having a piece of rental property, except you don't have to go and stop the commode. Okay, all you got to do is shoot out an email, and you get paid over and over and over again. So picking the niche is critical, and I go into that in great detail.
Cool. And then secret sauce method 3, Lee.
There you go. And that's very much what you guys are doing right now. These Hangouts, they rank easily. Interviews are really, really, people love them. They feel like they're getting a lot of information. They feel like they can kind of relax, and they're not under the gun to either buy or not buy. They can look at it. They feel like they're getting sort of the inside skinny on how the whole thing works. So just like you guys do a lot of this. These interviews work like gangbusters, and they're also evergreen, because you get an interview up, it stays up, it hangs. People search this stuff. People will say, well, gee, I remember so-and-so launched a product about whatever. They'll get on Google and look for it. Bam, there's your interview from 6 months ago. And instead of having it go to a sales page, if the sales page is no longer live, what I do is I take that and I send it to a squeeze page, and I build my list so that I can sell them more and more and more stuff.
Gotcha. But you also have on Secret Sauce Method 5 that looks really cool is advanced linking strategies.
Exactly. Do I have to give that away for free?
Not at all, but you have to go inside the course to get it. And you know what? It's under the price of a pizza. It
is some new stuff. This is some new stuff that YouTube has made available only within the past few months.
Wow.
So, and it's a lot more than just having your link in the description box. Let me just leave it at that.
Cool. And then use your Hangouts as a list builders. How would I do that, actually, when I've never done this before?
Well, number one, you want to make money now, right?
Yes.
So you're basically interviewing people like me, people like you and Christy, product creators, make a Hangout, the Hangout ranks, and during the life of the launch of the product, you can actually link from the Hangout to the sales letter, right? But, like I said, this stuff is evergreen. People are looking for these things for 6 months, a year, 2 years, in the past. They're looking for information about stuff. If you get enough of these up there and you change that link from going to the sales letter to going to a squeeze page where you give them a freebie, then people opt into your list, and the opt-in rate on this is pretty high, actually. People opt into your list, and then you build your list, and then you're marketing to that list over and over again. That's really the big key here. It's not just an ability to make money now. It's an ability to set yourself up building your asset, that list, so that you can make money over and over and over again.
Definitely. You know what's cool, everybody? And I'm going to tell you what I did in the beginning. In the beginning, I was afraid to be on camera. I mean, you just say, James, you were afraid to be on camera? Yeah, there was a time when I used to be embarrassed and couldn't do it. What I would do is I would take a sales page with a Google Hangout, was probably the best way to do it. And you just scroll right down the sales page. You can read it right there. And you don't have to get on camera. All you have to do is talk a little bit. And how I would do that is actually take the sales page like Lee has. You go straight down, and you can basically talk about it from there. Am I right, Lee?
Absolutely. Basically, I do 4 different things. I do interviews like you're doing, but I know some people are a little nervous about that, and that's okay. Just speaking to those of you who might be a little nervous about this, you will rapidly grow out of that. But you can have sales letter hangouts, essentially where you're talking about the sales letter on the Hangout. The mechanics of the Hangout are the same, and the way Google treats the Hangout once it gets uploaded to YouTube, giving it preferential ranking over other stuff, that's all going to stay the same. It really doesn't matter about what the content is. So sales letter, just going through the sales letter, a couple of other cool things to do. If the product has a members area, like it's got a several tab members area, let's say it's maybe a video-based product, a course or something like that, people really appreciate it when you get inside that members area, not being unfair to the vendor, not giving something away that you shouldn't give away for free, but just showing people a little walkthrough of this is where it starts, this is what you're going to learn, this is a cool thing about this video, that's a cool thing about that video. I did one of those a couple of days ago, and it converted like gangbusters. And finally, if you're selling software, taking the software, actually loading it on your computer, or if it's web-based software, whatever, but showing people how it works. See, people really appreciate that. They think you're being, and you are being, incredibly fair to them. Because you buy something from a sales letter, you don't really know what it is. It's not like you can pick it up, look at it, or test drive it. I mean, you're kind of buying something on faith. So it really helps a lot, especially with software, if you can show people, like a keyword research tool. Hey, I put in this keyword here, I'm putting in a keyword, you get this, you do this with that, this is how what that looks like, this is in real time how fast this is what it does, yada yada. That's another thing. So that gives you 4 ways of doing this: interviews, sales letter walkthroughs, the dashboard, the back end walkthrough, and doing this with software, just showing people how the software works.
Very nice. Also, I just want to mention real quick something that now inside the group, I get a lot of people that say, well, you know what, my English isn't very good. And I understand that. A lot of you know you can't speak English well because it's not your first language. You know what you can do? You can find sales pages with sales videos. And then what you do is you can share it on, this is very easy, share it on the Google Hangout, play the video. And while the video is running, then you scroll down. And that's another method that you guys can do. And I'm going to tell you, I know Lee knows this like pow, pow, pow. And eat money right in the bank.
That's a great idea. That's a little golden nugget that you just dropped there, James, by the way.
You were going to say, Christy?
Yeah, Lee, I wanted to tell you, too, a lot of times when we say these things, people write in and they say, well, how do I get a copy? And, you know, you can ask the vendor for a copy or you can buy the product yourself. And it's also helpful to offer some kind of bonus. So what do you think, Lee?
Yeah, I don't really have that much trouble getting copies, and I've started to do this kind of thing in niches where, of course, I'm a product creator myself, so a lot of people know me within my own little world. But like, you go over to if I go over to ClickBank, for instance, I'm talking to a bunch of people who don't necessarily know me. Well, it's really pretty. I don't think I've been denied review access yet. I just say, hey, this is, you know, I mean, I'm not really pitching myself or anything. I just say, this is what I'm going to do. I want to shoot a video, you know, walkthrough of it. I am a ClickBank affiliate. I would, you know, I'm going to do this with it. If you will just spell it out, you know, how you're going to help them. It's not like they're really giving you anything except access to a digital product. So it's not like they're out, you know, any money. I mean, they're just giving you access to something that theoretically is just, you know, bits and bytes, right? So I have not had one ClickBank affiliate deny me access. I mean, they generally, you know, they just shoot it over and say, here it is, have at it, and that gives me the information that I need. So people don't, even people who are totally new to this, do not need to be worried about reaching out to vendors and asking them this for 2 reasons. One, most vendors will give you review access if you will explain to them what you're doing. And 2, just don't care about the ones that don't. In other words, if you get denied half the time, ask twice as many people.
That's a good point. James?
Definitely. You guys, all I can tell you is that you guys got to get the product. And, you know, does this method work? Yeah, it does. I mean, how much money can you make? You can make a lot of money. I'm not just talking a little bit of money. I'm talking about a lot. Can you make $10,000 a week? I know you can. I know 100% that you really can do this, make $10,000 a week. I mean, you can make $2,000 a week. We showed you exactly how you can make, even right there, $484 in about 8 hours, and actually grab another $1,000 on the way out the door. So it's all up to you. What do you have to do next? This is what you have to do next. What do you have to do, Christy?
Click on the link below. That's all you got to do. Click on the link below. And
what do you get? And then you know what I'm gonna give. I mean, a lot of people wonder, am I gonna give 1 thumb up? What's that, Christy?
Let's see what you got.
All right. Not only am I gonna give it 1 thumb up, I'm going to get 2 thumbs up.
Ooh,
and this is how much I believe in Lee's product. I had this especially for Lee.
That's really special.
I put my hands in burning wax to actually get these to Lee. And this is how much I believe in this product. I believe in it with 2 thumbs up. And how do you get to the product? Well, I'm going to show you.
Be careful. Be very careful.
I'm very careful. I'll just put my hand in hot wax again. Click the link on the bottom. And you get right straight to the link. You know what? Let me tell you guys all seriously, okay? You guys can have a chance to quit your crappy job. That's point blank. Okay? If you want to keep on doing the same thing you've been doing for the last 20, 30 years, and 20, 30 years from now, remember, there's no more Social Security. The government's not going to be there to save you. Remember about the story where the guy was on the boat and he said, "I hope that God saves me." And what happens? There's a boat that comes to him. You know, he's sitting there and he's like, "Hey, you know what? I'm waiting for God to save me." And he says they send him an airplane. He's sitting on top of the house. He's still, the flood's coming and all the water's coming. I'm waiting for God to save me. They send a helicopter. They send a horse. You jump on the horse. I'm waiting for the God to save me. Christy, what does God say at the end?
I sent 3 people to help you. That's what he's going to say. Seriously.
We're helping you right now. You guys got to get on this. I promise you. You can make a lot of money doing this. Christy and I have proven it. It can be done. Grab the link on the bottom, please, everybody. And then let us know how much you love this, because this is the best thing since sliced bread. Later on, everybody.
Bye now.